Hi, this is Clayton Skinner. Hi, I'm Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. My name is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to Beyond the Beat.
Welcome back to Beyond the Beat.
Welcome to Beyond the Beat.
Hello everybody, my name is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to Beyond the Beat. This episode, we're going to be doing Mambos. Now what makes this Mambo compared to everything else that we've done? Basically we're going to be taking concepts that we've already gone over. We've already gone over the Cascara. We've already gone over the clave. We've kind of put the two together. But now we're going to be doing a similar thing that we did in the Cascara and the clave video, and we're going to be adding a conga rhythm to it. So we're going to be building that up. So essentially we're going to be doing the job of three people. The Cascara player, the conga player, and the clave player playing a clave. So let's get started with number one. Exercise one, we take the concept that we learned in the clave and Cascara video, and I'll re-annotate that for you just in case you missed it. But now we're going to be putting the conga pattern in. So we're going to start off, first thing we're going to be doing, on both bars. Number two, or beat two, on both bars, we're going to be adding a cross-stick pattern. Now if you're not familiar with how to play a cross-stick, I have a video for that. But anyway, we're going to be playing that on beat two. Now, the first section of this lesson, or actually, yeah, pretty much, the first section of this is going to be focusing on the 2-3 combination. That's the clave pattern where you're playing 2 in the first bar, 3 in the second bar. We're going to be doing that, and then I'll run you through the 3-2s later. So yeah, beat 2, cross-stick pattern. Cascara with your right hand, or your cymbal hand, on the bell of anything, ride, even a cowbell, and then you're going to be playing the clave pattern with your left foot or your hi-hat foot at the same time. So you're doing three different things here. So here is an example of number one. Number two, we're going to be playing the toms. We're going to be adding toms. 2 hits specifically. Both bars, those 2 hits are going to take place on 4 and. So the conga pattern will basically go like this. If you're counting along, you have the cross stick, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Now it's optional, you don't have to, but with each bar, I use it to keep track. But anyway, with each bar, you can actually hit this tom on the first bar and your floor tom on the second bar. You can hit both toms. You can hit 2 toms at the same time. Boom, boom. Doesn't really matter. Familiarize yourself with as much as you can, because ultimately you're probably doing this to develop coordination anyway, or develop some kind of, strength, balance, all that stuff. So you might as well try to figure out as many different ways as you can. So here's a demonstration of 2. So we have 3 limbs doing 3 different things. So now let's have our 4th limb, that will be our right leg, or our bass drum leg. We're going to add that to the whole mix. So exercise 3, we're just going to be playing the bass drum on 1 and 3 of both bars. So it'll be 1, 3, 1, 3. And that pattern will just continue over and over and over and over again. So here's number 3. So now we're going to add more bass drum. We already got the bass drum on 1 and 3. That's what we did last time. Now we're going to be adding a bass drum hit on the and just before 1 and 3. So the and of 2 and the and of 4. So the bass drum will go 1, the end of 2, 3, the end of 4, 1, the end of 2, 3, the end of 4. It'll just keep continuing. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Now you don't have to specifically play it like that. You don't have to continuously just have this droning bass drum. I actually don't recommend it. Get comfortable enough with it where you're able to add a ba-bum or even just a single boom anywhere within those 2 bar, that 2 bar pattern. So try just playing it and then just adding a bass drum, adding a 2 bass drum, ba-boom. I'll give that demonstration. I'll actually play it as written and then I'll start mixing it up or whatever. So just try to follow along and try to find where I'm playing the bass drum and where I'm not playing the bass drum. So here's the demonstration. So I'm not going to walk you through the second page. The second page is basically the first page flipped. We went through this in the Cascara and Clave video, sorry, where basically I ran you through the 2-3, and then you just have to figure out the 3-2. You can figure out the 3-2 on your own. I'm going to demonstrate it, but it's basically just the same thing. You just got to kind of memorize starting it with the 3 as opposed to starting it with the 2. Anyway, you'll figure it out. So here, listen to the demonstration. I'll just run through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah. So I'm going to be throwing out the same disclaimer that I threw out in all my other Latin videos. I'm not a Latin player. I don't play Latin for a living. I mean, there is times in certain bands that I have played Latin songs, but I don't claim to be any amazing Latin player. I like to do this stuff, again, for the coordination, for the exercise, for the balance. There's a lot of different things involved in playing this stuff. And it's fun. I mean, why not? So, again, I don't want to hear if this isn't actually a Mambo pattern, blah, 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 blah. The only reason why I call it a Mambo pattern is because this pattern I actually played in a song that was called Mambo Hot. So I'm just calling it that because whatever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can get a hold of me through the contact section at claytonskinner.com. You can get a hold of me right here on YouTube. You can get a hold of me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to hear from you. See you next time.